Greetings, subscribers and viewers. Welcome to another fascinating discussion. Our journey begins at the dawn of space exploration, a time where the impossible became possible. The early 1960s saw the first human-made object reach the moon, courtesy of the Apollo missions. This was a monumental leap, not just for science but for the entirety of humankind. It sparked a flame, a desire to explore, to discover what lies beyond our own little blue dot. Fast forward to today, and we have the International Space Station, a marvel of human collaboration, floating in our own orbit. We've become regular visitors of space, making what once seemed like a distant dream a part of our everyday reality. But the human thirst for discovery is unquenchable. We've set foot on the moon, we've built a home in our orbit. The question we face now is, do we stop at the moon in our own orbit, or do we venture further? The idea of colonizing other planets has long been a staple of science fiction. From the eerie Martian landscapes in H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds, to the distant habitable exoplanets in Interstellar, the concept of humans venturing beyond Earth to make a home elsewhere in the cosmos is deeply ingrained in our collective imagination. Science fiction as a genre has a long history of speculating about the future, often extrapolating from the present to create visions of what could be. In many of these narratives, interplanetary colonization is not merely a dream, but a necessity for human survival. Take the Dune series, for instance, where various human factions vie for control of a desert planet and its precious resources, or consider the Foundation series, where a mathematician's predictions of a galactic empire's collapse leads to a desperate plan to preserve human knowledge and culture. These stories and countless others have shaped our perception of space colonization. They've painted it as a grand adventure, a testament to human ingenuity, and at times a moral imperative. They've shown us worlds ravaged by overpopulation, resource depletion, and catastrophic events, driving home the idea that to survive, we must look beyond our own planet. However, these narratives, while engaging and thought-provoking, often present a glossed-over version of colonization. They tend to overlook the immense technical challenges, the ethical dilemmas, and the potential for disaster. They rarely grapple with the sheer scale of the undertaking, the isolation and danger that would face the first settlers, or the potential impacts on the ecosystems of the planets we might one day call home. In essence, science fiction has given us a vision of what colonizing other planets could look like. It's inspired scientists, sparked debates, and fueled our desire to explore the unknown. But it's also important to remember that these are stories, shaped by the imaginations of their authors and the constraints of their narratives. These works of fiction, while entertaining, often blur the line between what's possible and what's improbable. The reality of interplanetary colonization, as we'll see, is far more complex. But what does reality say about colonizing other planets? Well, the truth is, the concept of interplanetary colonization is not as far-fetched as it may seem. Current scientific and technological advancements are inching us closer to this reality every day. Let's delve into some of these advancements, shall we? Firstly, let's consider space travel. We've seen huge leaps in propulsion technology, with companies like SpaceX developing reusable rockets, drastically reducing the cost of space travel. This makes the idea of transporting large amounts of materials, and even humans, to other planets, much more feasible. Then there's the field of robotics and artificial intelligence. With robots capable of construction and maintenance tasks, we could potentially build infrastructure on other planets even before human arrival. AI systems could also help manage resources and keep systems running smoothly, reducing the need for constant human supervision. However, even with these advancements, there are still significant challenges to overcome. Let's look at a few. The harsh environment of space poses a major challenge. We're talking about extreme temperatures, radiation, and a lack of breathable air. To overcome these, we're developing new materials and technologies. For example, scientists are researching ways to use Martian soil to build structures, and engineers are designing suits and habitats that can shield inhabitants from radiation. Then, there's the human factor. The psychological and physiological effects of long-term space travel and living in reduced gravity environments are still largely unknown, but research is underway with studies on the International Space Station and analog missions here on Earth to better understand and mitigate these effects. Finally, there's the issue of sustainability. For a colony to be truly successful, it needs to be largely self-sufficient. This means developing ways to grow food, recycle waste, and generate power in an alien environment. While we are still far from establishing human colonies on other planets, The groundwork is being laid. The reality of interplanetary colonization may be closer than we think. The dream of humans becoming a multiplanetary species is indeed within our grasp. Let's reach out and take it. So, what does this mean for the future of humanity? Well, let's delve into the potential benefits and risks of interplanetary colonization, along with its ethical implications and possible impacts on our species. Firstly, the benefits. Interplanetary colonization could be a safeguard for our species. With our current rate of resource consumption and environmental degradation, having a backup habitat might not be such a bad idea. It could also lead to remarkable leaps in scientific knowledge and technological advancement. Just think about all the discoveries waiting for us out there in the cosmos. But what about the risks? Well, the list is long. Space travel is inherently dangerous. We're talking about radiation exposure, potential for catastrophic failure, not to mention the psychological implications of living in an alien environment. Then there's the question of sustainability. Can we create self-sustaining colonies on other planets, or will they forever depend on Earth for resources? And then we arrive at the ethical implications. Is it right for us to colonize other planets? As we've seen in our own history, colonization often comes with exploitation and destruction. What if there's life out there we're not aware of? Do we have the right to potentially disrupt another ecosystem? Lastly, let's consider the impact on us, the human species. Our bodies and minds have evolved over millions of years to suit Earth's conditions. What would living on another planet do to us? Would we evolve into a new species entirely? The potential for human evolution in a new environment is both an exciting and daunting prospect. Interplanetary colonization is a complex issue, filled with both promise and peril. It's a testament to our spirit of exploration, our drive to push boundaries and venture into the unknown. But it also holds a mirror to our responsibility as stewards of life and the universe around us. Interplanetary colonization could very well be the next big step in human evolution. Now we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on colonizing other planets? Indeed, it's a question that has sparked countless debates, fueled our imaginations, and quite possibly holds the key to the future of humanity. So we invite you to join the conversation. Share your insights, your concerns, your hopes, and your predictions in the comments section. This is not a one-way street. Your voice matters. Let's take a quick moment to recap some of the key points we've covered in our cosmic journey today. We started off by reminiscing about the dawn of space exploration. We remembered the awe and wonder that gripped the world as humanity first set foot on the moon, and the subsequent missions that have further expanded our understanding of the universe. We then ventured into the realm of science fiction, acknowledging its role in shaping our perceptions about space and interplanetary colonization. From the thrilling escapades in Star Trek to the dystopian landscapes in The Martian, we've seen various depictions of what life on other planets could look like. But we also asked the crucial question, is this merely the stuff of fantasy, or could it be our reality? This led us to the nitty-gritty of interplanetary colonization. We discussed how our dreams of colonizing other planets are no longer confined to the pages of science fiction novels, but are being actively pursued by leading space agencies and private companies. We delved into the potential benefits, the daunting challenges, and the ethical considerations that come with this ambitious endeavor. Finally, we pondered on what this could mean for the future of humanity. Could colonizing other planets be our insurance policy against extinction, or could it spur us to take better care of our home planet? The answers to these questions are far from clear. But one thing is certain, the prospect of interplanetary colonization is a testament to the audacity of human ambition and our ceaseless quest for knowledge. Now it's your turn to weigh in. Do you think the colonization of other planets is science fiction, or the inevitable future of humanity? What are the implications that excite or worry you the most? We're eager to hear your perspectives. And before we sign off, if you found this video enlightening and engaging, please subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. Your support plays a pivotal role in our ability to continue producing content that piques your curiosity and broadens your horizons. It truly means the world to us. So, until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible. As we've seen today, the future is a wide open space filled with endless possibilities. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, keep exploring and keep asking questions.